Skylar, I know you are going to show us around the room. We're at the Just Video Wall showroom here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Today's video discussion is going to be how a direct view LED wall from Just Video Walls really benefit from different lighting examples, ambient light, a lot of ambient light, no ambient light. I know you're gonna show us your walkthrough and examples on that, so I will let you take it away and show Zach and myself some of the benefits of having a LED wall for different and various lighting conditions.
Now, the environment that we're in is, it has ambient light. So we have lights on above. We actually have a light on at the back of the room, which is kind of worst case scenario. And if you look at the wall and you kind of just take in what you're seeing is really great reproduction of blacks, because that's the color that we start with. So this panel is about as black as your image can get, and there's no better surface for a large format display to start with than black. And the nice thing is that these are self-lit pixels, and they're LEDs, right? So we're not going through a surface, we're not dealing with any sorts of filters or anything like that. It's all self-lit pixels, so they can completely turn off and give you the blackest black that that surface can produce. This wall, I intentionally turned down to 10% of its output. Like, it's a perfectly acceptable image in this environment. Now, one of the other really nice things about MicroLED is that even if we do have some windows, this COB, which you're seeing here, does have a small amount of glare, but the nice thing about it is it's matted out, and it's really matted out. So I'm not actually seeing the LED light, but SMD, as we spoke in the other video, which you'll want to check out, the SMD panels are totally matted out, so there's zero glare at all. So what else can I do with this technology in terms of ambient light? Well, you can put it in a really high brightness situation. Like I said, this is at 10% right now. So normally we have this at 60%, and that's about as bright as I would go in this environment. But at 100%, we could put this in a much brighter environment. And we also have panels that step up to like 2,000 nits, 4,000 nits, 5,000 nits. So you can put that in an outdoor environment and battle try and battle the sunlight or the high exposure outside and still get a pleasing image. So that's a really nice thing that you can kind of look forward to with MicroLED, is no longer are you battling just the ambient light or the washed out image. Like, you have a perfect image, and then you can take that into pretty much any environment that you want to have an awesome canvas and a huge display.
Mm-hmm. And so another thing too, if we're gonna, let's just take this into a media room realm for a minute and put it into an arena with a projector. Obviously, with lasers being, or projectors going to laser, we do have some of that flexibility to ramp up the brightness. We can run it at 60, 70% or whatever. But one thing that I'd like to see with some of the things that you just spoke on was, can we see some examples with you turning it up to 40, 60, 80, 100%, even with this light also, maybe controlling these lights, bringing them down and going through those as well.
All right, so we've turned off all the lights in the room. So this wall currently is at 10% of its capable output. This is a 600 nit wall. So in the realm of brightness output, like it doesn't seem like it would be a whole heck of a lot of output at 600 nits. But as you can see, even step down to 10% of that output, like it's a fantastic image for a dedicated darkroom. Like, you're getting unbelievable contrast from a wall like this that you won't ever be able to reproduce with any other viewing display type, except for potentially an OLED screen, which of course you'll be limited to a much smaller size. So this is really the best option in terms of ambient light, multiple different ambient light types, and being able to handle those beautifully with really minimal adjustments. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and set this screen back to 60% output, which is where we normally keep things.
Whoa.
And
holy cow.
yeah, and so immediately you can see the brightness that was output just by flipping a switch. You can put this in a living room where you have lots of windows. You can put this in, you know, like, I mean, commercially, we have this going into car dealerships with huge bays of windows all around, and it just performs absolutely beautifully with the same contrast levels that you're seeing now on these blacks. MicroLED just in general is probably the best technology that you can get in terms of fidelity and the ability to handle multiple environments. And so we think for those reasons, plus everything else that we've talked about in all these videos, that it's gonna be the absolute future of digital displays. So we're excited to bring this to you through Dreamedia with their new Dreamedia Plus program and the levels of customer service that they're gonna provide with those options. And excited to see what you guys do and how creative you can get with these experiences in your home.
All right, guys, this is insane. And now I'm literally blinded by the light. So we just went from 10% all the way to 60%, which is kind of the sweet spot for this room. It's just amazing that you can adjust this. And then now we're at 100%, which obviously is kind of overkill. Let's leave it at 100, and then I'll show you guys lights on, lights off. Lights on? All right, lights off. And let's go down to 60. And lights on. This is amazing. You guys have heard us talking about ALR technologies and projection. This is the future, guys. If you're interested in learning more about just video walls, reach out today for a free video consultation. This is a 32:9 aspect ratio, really unique product here that you can really configure in a bunch of different ways, but we're featuring 4 16:9 smaller images as well as one massive 136-inch 16:9 screen in the middle. But keep in mind, we can reconfigure this to where it's filling the entire screen, or you can do one 16:9 with 2 larger 16:9 images, in addition to 24:9 or just a standard 16:9, 4:3. It's custom, guys. So we will tailor a package specific to your exact home and wants and desires. So reach out today for a consultation. And keep in mind, Dreamedia is nationwide, and we also provide renderings and 3D animation fly-throughs if you want to kind of conceptually design your system. That way we can deliver exactly what you had envisioned. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. If you like this video, give us a big thumbs up. And be sure to smash that subscribe button down below. Till next time, this is Zach with Dreamedia Home Theater, out here with Skylar and Kellen. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.